Next up, it's dessert. Apricot Turkish Delight Eaten Mess.
Is an eaten mess something completely different for a Turkish delight?
Yes. First, Robert boils up some sugary water with cream of tartar, then adds a cornflour mix.
This is on the right side of Glippy right now. It just needs to be a little bit thicker.
Food colouring turns it orange, and voila, sticky gloop.
Who doesn't like a bit of glip in their life?
Yes, I don't really like Turkish delights. Or eating mess. I don't think I'm a big fan of apricots either, but I'm sure it'll be lovely.
For you, maybe not.
I don't like Turkish delight.
Not for you either. Robert pours the orange gloop into a tray to cool.
It's looking pretty good so far, and it's got that consistency where it might set quite quick, so I'm looking forward to it setting. Then we'll really know.
For the eaten mess bit, Robert mixes mascarpone with Greek yoghurt. Adds a lot of orange water. And finally in goes meringue and icing sugar.
Cassia needs a bit of sweetening up, so I've put some extra icing sugar in for her.
Hey, sorry.
It tastes too much of that orange water. I think I put too much orange water in it.
I did notice.
Probably not getting any support right now from Antenna. She's probably walked away because I've put too much orange water in.
I don't know, you can't rely on anybody these days. Robert adds more meringue to solve the problem. He'll add the Turkish Delight tonight once it's set. Moving on, what's the starter?
Turkish cake. Turkish. What does that say? How do you say that word?
Tell her, Darren.
Turkish kofta? Meatballs.
Good enough. Time for pud. Robert delicately scoops out his Turkish Delight and scrapes it into his jars of creamy meringue. Here we go. Apricot Turkish Delight Eaten Mess.
It could have looked better, but the proof is in the pudding.
I love it.
Finally!
This is banging, mate.
Thank you.
Genuinely, not a word of a lie. This is stunning.
You could be onto a winning dessert here.
I absolutely hate Turkish delight.
Oh.
For me, I just find it so sweet.
As the evening draws to a close,
Cheers!
Robert's got one last spiritual confession to make.
I tour around the UK, stand up at hall, I'm talking to this lady, and a loved one's coming forward for the spirit world. Before I've engaged my brain, I've told her everything that was under her bed in front of
Oh, no.
in front of 100 people.
I'm guessing just shoes, just new shoes, lots of new shoes.
It was a few toys that she had under her bed, let's put it that way. She didn't deny it, though.
Well, yeah. Nothing wrong with a few plastic unicorns under the bed, surely. Home time!
Overall, I'm very pleased with my evening. I felt like I had a few wobbles today, but my auntie guided me through the day, and it turned out to be a really positive energy tonight.
I pretty much quite liked the dessert, even though I didn't like any of the ingredients that was in it. It was a bit too sweet after a couple of spoonfuls.
I don't really like Turkish delight, although I'm very impressed that he made it by himself. I didn't know you could do that.
I'm not a huge fan of sweet things, but if I have one, I would expect something like this.
Honestly, that's the best thing I've had all day. Like, it was in the whole 2 days. Best thing I've had, easily.
If I was to score myself this evening, I would say it was a good 8 out of 10.
I was going to go for a low score, but do you know what? See that dessert, oh my days, it pulled me right around, it really did. So for that reason, I'm going to score Robert a 7.
Tonight, I'm going to give Robert a score of 8.
The dessert was not to my palate, and for that reason, I'm scoring him a 7.
Tonight, I wasn't impressed with Robert's main, but actually he did a quite good job with his dessert. That's why I'm gonna score him a 6.
And with that, Robert scores a plethora of paranormal points, totaling 28, knocking Jen off the top spot. Next time, beautiful battering.
There's a fair amount of drippage in this one. I don't really know why.
And a sickening starter.
It was really salty, and it was really chewy.